up this week. Well, 3 times in fact, but only 2 of them are journalism. This is the Saltlick Weekly Recap. Try to keep up. Turkeys. Everyone's got a theory and every one of them is horseshit. It's the moon, it's the weather, it's too many hunters, it's whatever some guy told you at the feed store while buying corn he doesn't need. Fur prices died, trapping died with it, and now there's a whole crew out there. Coons, possums, skunks, armadillos, the entire goddamn syndicate, running an all-you-can-eat on turkey nest with 0 enforcement. 20 years, not one of these bastards has ever faced a consequence. Wiping out nests before the poults hatch. And yeah, that's the word, poults. I hate it too. Moving on. That's the post, go read it. The comments are where it got stupid. Guy writes, and I quote, "Need to kill owls and hawks." What in the actual are you talking about? Those are federally protected. That's a felony, and you typed it under your government name next to a photo of you holding a baby. That's not an opinion. That's a confession with a profile picture. Next guy shot some armadillos. Turkeys came back. Case closed. That's the study. 1 yard. No control group. Peer-reviewed by his cousin. Still beats half of what I read this week. Then somebody goes, quote, "I wish coons could start eating dumbass turkey hunters." Jesus Christ. Who wakes up and picks that hill? He didn't say, "I hope something bad happens." He named a predator, named a victim, built a whole food chain out of spite. Man's got a 5-year plan, which is more planning than I put into the next one. South Africa hunters drag their government into court over one word. One. It's in the post. And I want to do it right, so we ran it through an AI voice clone to put it in Afrikaans. It came out Dutch. Not bad Afrikaans, Dutch. I am missed by an entire country and like 400 years. Asked a computer to speak South African, it went full Amsterdam, and the son of a bitch was confident too. Like, no hesitation. Turned it in early. Proud of himself. Yeah, posted it anyway. If I'm gonna eat shit, I'm doing it with receipts attached. So, South Africa, I'm sorry. Twice now. 2 languages. Neither of them yours. Meanwhile, back in the country I actually live in, Florida's paying cash for dead pythons, and a pizza place in Everglades City throws in free pie on top. There's a barter economy in the swamp now, and the currency apparently is snake. Swanee's got 200-pound sturgeon launching out of the water for no reason at all. FWC says, slow down, these things have killed people. It's a fish from the air. That's not wildlife, that's incoming fire. Iowa split its deer season. Read it before you buy a tag, because my buddy said it was fine is not a legal defense, and your buddy's a moron. And Zebco won Best in Show at ICAST. Yes, Zebco. The reel your grandpa left in a garage to rust for 19 years just took the whole damn thing. Nobody's washed up. Some of us are just oxidizing. Speaking of things quietly falling apart, me. And I'm a man of my word, which is hilarious given Georgia. I posted a bill that stopped being a bill. Filmed a correction, owned it, looked right down the barrel, and that f***er took off. My apology beat damn near everything else I made on purpose. All week, research, writing, filming, editing, coffee, and one small breakdown. And the hit was me saying, I was wrong, into a lens. The algorithm doesn't want journalism, it wants me to be on my knees in 4K. Business is booming. Second one's even dumber. The bear's ears. Wasn't even my post. One comment on somebody else's page. Nobody noticed. Nobody. No screenshots. No scandal. No manhunt. I could have deleted it with my thumb and died a hero. Instead, I made a 4-minute video confessing to a crime nobody saw. Turned myself in. Press conference. Empty room. I don't have integrity. I've got compulsion and a camera. At least I read my own post, which brings me to Montana. Grizzlies might go back to Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming, which it does and doesn't do in the post, which matters because the guy from Montana came in hot to tell me people who don't live in Montana ought to stay the hell out of Montana's business. Brother, that's the post. You agree with me so hard you got pissed off about it. Drove across the internet, laced up, and beat the shit out of a mirror. Good for you, though. Most Montana thing I've ever heard. All right, killing that bit for a second. Florida got warned about Orlando's Sloth World before the first sloth arrived. Nobody inspected for 8 months. 31 died. Nobody's in trouble. Records are public. Yeah, go read that. Moving on, and I can feel a sentence coming that ends this page. Botswana's got 430 elephants in the quota. and I made the insane argument that Botswana should decide about Botswana. Wild take, right? Somebody call a lawyer. The very first comment, and I quote, "Those people are too stupid to know what's good for them," under a post about African sovereignty, and he spelled "two" wrong. Buddy, I spent all week telling people hunters are thoughtful and informed, and you burned it down in 11 words and a typo. You're not in the argument. You're the evidence. You're the clip they run right before the sad music starts playing. Then another guy sends me his resume. Africa when I was 10. He was 31. 53 years now. 4 countries. Sends a guide. Leaves in 10 days. Man's built a case. There's exhibits. There's a thesis. And he lands on, "I'm not nice." And it's sad. Sir, you wrote a Christmas letter to call me a meanie. Still not nice. And he wasn't even the worst one. Guy tells me that the world would be better off if me and everyone I know disappeared. Then bitches that reading my reply was a waste of 5 minutes of his life. You wish death on my whole family and then you invoiced me for your time. Sweetheart, don't ever change. No, actually, change immediately. Just not the funny part. It's all on the page. Go scroll it. Go start shit in the comments. That's the business model. Real stories, real ethics, and no gatekeepers.